Hi, this is Manpreet Dhillon from Manpreet Dhillon Consulting. And if you know me, you know that I create these videos as a way to add value to your life, hopefully, and but also contribute in some way. So today I'm going to be talking about self-love and what it means to actually really surrender into self-love. I mean, I remember years ago when people used to say to me, when I used to hear the words of self-love, and having been in this space for quite a few years, every time I'd hear those words, I didn't understand it. I was like, what do you mean self-love? Like, obviously I love myself. But it was, and then when I started looking at, I started looking into it more, and I started realizing, well, how do I treat myself the way that I treat others? Am I kind to myself? Am I compassionate? When I look at myself, am I supportive of my goals, and what kind of language am I using with myself? And then I was like, oh, that's what it means, self-love. It really is. Like, a lot of the times, many of us will treat others better than we treat ourselves. With ourselves, we'll use words that put us down, like, oh, you're such an idiot, or why are you even thinking that? Or you question like everything about yourself, and why did you make the decision? You're so bad at decisions. We have these preconceived notions of what we're like, but then we would never say that to someone else. I mean, you'd have a conversation with your best friend, and if they were saying something, you'd be like, you really are, is that really how you view yourself? I see you as being this kind person who's goal-driven, is amazing. Yeah, this decision wasn't the best, your best choice, but what did you learn from it? And the tone changes, and the language changes. So, and one of the things about this seminar that's coming up on November 29th here in Vancouver, called Into Us and Self-Love, is all about how we're going to dive into this, how we're going to surrender into self-love, and what that really looks like for all of us, where we're using positive language within ourselves, and we treat ourselves like our own best friend. We do things that make us happy, and we kind of look at what our strengths are and continue to focus on that. I mean, with your best friend, you're not going to sit there and always pinpoint everything that's wrong with them. And so why would you do that with yourself? And that's where this is so important, to understand how you can love yourself more. And the loving yourself more, I mean, such a cliche word these days, because we hear it all the time. We're constantly hearing self-love this, self-love that, love yourself and be yourself and align to your truth. And being a personal and business coach, yes, those words are important to me. But it's also about, what does that really mean to each person? And it's different. I mean, when I say the words love to you, that would mean something completely different to love to someone else. And so it's really about uncovering what love means, what that word means, and what that would look like in how you treat yourself, and what actions would you take each day, what activities would you choose, because you are in a place of love. And so I'm going to take you actually through a meditation of just showing you what this concept is, and what it feels like to surrender to self-love. And so I invite you to close your eyes and ground, and also just breathe into your heart and feel the light around your heart right now. And we're going to release all judgments and all resistance and all interference, and just feel the love and feel the light and warmth in your body and in your heart and your soul. And now feel that go deeper, and feel the light go brighter, and there's more warmth. And you feel yourself shining even brighter. And remember a time when you saw someone that you really connected with, and you just felt so much love for them. The moment when you looked at them, and the moment that you connected with them, you just felt this outpouring love. Recall that moment and feel that moment. And notice how your body feels, how relaxed it is. Do you still have any tension in your body? Is there any judgment there? What are the words that you said to that person? Did you say anything, or did your eyes say everything? And just really feel that feeling. Now amplify that feeling. As you're sitting in the feeling now, imagine yourself standing in front of you and feel the same type of love for yourself. And just notice if you felt this love for yourself before and how often you feel it. What if you lived from this place all the time? This is how you felt about yourself all the time. How would your life look differently? What actions would you choose differently? What activities would you choose that are different? How would you talk to yourself differently? And just now continue to feel that love pouring out towards yourself. And now bring that version of yourself in front of you. Merge yourself with that version. And feel that love penetrating throughout your entire being. And now with this love, see how this is going to impact your career. It's going to impact your business and impact your relationships and everything else because you're so filled up yourself. And with that, I'm going to invite you to join me on November 29th at the Soiree Lounge from 10 to 4 for the Into Us and Self-Love seminar workshop. It's a one-day workshop where we're going to go deeper and really amplify this feeling. If you feel called to it, I would love for you to join me. The link is below, and I hope to see you there. If you have any questions on the meditation, or if you have questions about self-love, please feel free to reach out to me at manpreet@manpreetdillon.com. Thank you so much, and have a most blessed day.